Hey guys!
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a video from Nytt. The name of the song is Totem. They have a new album coming out in the new year on Prophecy Productions. That's their new label. And we've checked out this band on the channel before. I'm a huge fan of this type of shamanic music and stuff like that. And these guys do it really well. And it's a family affair, it's husband and wife. And they do everything, including the music videos. So shout out to them for doing everything.
Real DIY project.
Dude, this doesn't get more DIY or whatever the fuck that is.
Do it yourself.
Thank you. Then that, and yeah. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And they're from like Siberia or something. That is fucking cool.
Is that MF Doom?
Huh?
Is that MF Doom over there?
At least you didn't say Bakari Sasha.
No, that would have been crazy. That would have been cancelable offense right there. He's
taking a sweet time.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Before you talk about the song or the video or whatever, let me just say a couple of quick things, okay? First, let me say this. When the video starts, that first person in the video,
Yeah.
it's the perfect example that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Because when the person comes into the image, into the scene, I'm like, is this a pregnant woman with really small tits?
No.
Or is this a fat guy with really big tits? Because, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I wasn't quite sure until I saw the hand, and I was like, that's a dude's hand.
That's a dude's hand.
That's a dude's hand.
That's a dude's hand.
So it's just a dude. So anyhow, so that was my first thought. Second, I got to say this before I give you the mic. Second thing I got to say this. Regardless of how you feel about this kind of music, I really like this music because I'm a big fan of Hai Lung. I like Nytt a lot,
but it's
and I've been
different.
following them for a long time. Hold on. They do their own videos. The videography of this stuff is really well done.
No, super well done.
Incredibly well done. Incredibly well done.
Can I go now though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, I think I was the first to get into shit like this out of the two of us. Maybe not these guys, but I'm saying shit like this, meaning like I listened to a group called By Tech. They make like Altair, like it's like throat singing mixed with like Caucasus Mountain instruments and shit like that.
Did you say caucus?
Yes. And that band is really good, in my opinion. And they make music similar to this, but a little bit more of a thump to it, and a lot more, I'd say melody to it. But there is just a lot more that brings. And the dude who does like the throat singing in that band, he does a lot with his like he has a very wide range.
I think the first band that we ever did on the channel that did throat singing was Tinger Calvary.
Yeah, and I mentioned I don't think I mentioned at the time that the By Tech, but he does like a bunch of different, like he does like the horse sounds, and he does like bird chirping and whatever, like to add atmosphere
to the songs.
He adds atmosphere with his voice.
Okay.
So that was one of the first groups I listened to. And then I listened to I listened to a lot of different shit, but I listened to a bunch of stuff within
realm.
the Caucasus Mountain realm / like Georgia and stuff like that. Their own.
I mean, who doesn't want some caucus in their mountains?
Exactly. So stuff like that.
And then you have Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah. And then there's Hai Lung. Hai Lung, I actually really enjoy Hai Lung.
Live, they're phenomenal. I
really enjoy Hai Lung. I think I liked the other song we did from these guys. I can't remember.
We did a couple. We also they did a cover of a Rammstein song.
Nytt just means no land, right?
Nyttland. I don't know.
Well, I'm guessing it's like Nytt, but I don't think that's how it's spelled.
No.
So maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
I
can ask them.
That would be cool if their name was just No Land.
I can ask them. On your behalf.
On my behalf.
I'll ask them.
But this song, it doesn't really sit well with me because, as I don't know, the song it feels like if it was a lot shorter, I'd enjoy it a little bit more. But because the song is almost 6 minutes of a pretty linear
I would say 5 minutes because the last 30 seconds is the person walking into the forest.
Okay, so 5 minutes of this pretty linear sound. It does change, but it does. I mean, what I'm really...
You would hope they would go in more different directions.
Yeah, and add
a little bit more dynamic.
Add something else to it. But it doesn't. And when it comes to music like this, I do like... it's not like I'm judging this based on, I don't like anything that sounds like this. I do like things that sound like this. So I'm at least a respectable judge when it comes to music like this. And for me, for my personal taste when it comes to this style of music, it doesn't really do it for me. This song. Because of how linear it is and they're not being... there's atmosphere, definitely, but not much of a changing in the atmosphere from whence it starts. It is a crazy song to listen to just staring at it. Like, I felt like in a trance, which video wise A+.
The video is phenomenal.
As someone who's done psychedelics also, I would hate to listen to this song while on psychedelics. This would be the most fucking... it would turn a good trip into a bad trip. Let me just tell you, whatever he drank in the video,
First I thought it was miso soup, but then I saw the white stuff
it was
on
like
it.
milky. I was like, I hope that's not the ayahuasca. I hope that's not the ayahuasca. But
It could be.
dude, that would be because
Maybe that was Joe Rogan having some ayahuasca.
because you hear like the bugs, like the cicadas and everything. I love that because it adds atmosphere. But if I was on any type of substance, that shit would fucking drive me crazy. I know for a fact that shit would drive me crazy. Even not being on a substance, it was enjoyable, but because of the song's linearity, it was driving me crazy a little bit. So as just this song, it's not my cup of tea. I would definitely try listening to it in different head spaces, but it's not. When it comes to this style of music and what I prefer, it's not. It doesn't do it fully for me.
You want
Although there are some elements within it that I really enjoy, it doesn't fully do it for me.
I enjoy this music as well. I mean, I'm a fan of this band. I've been covering them on the channel for a while now. I mean, back when they were with Napalm Records. So I've been covering them for a while. I've had them on the channel, review their albums. We've done a few of their songs. They did a cover of Rammstein that we also checked out on the channel. So I'm super familiar with them. I'm a fan of Heilung. Vardruna is different, but still within the same realm. I would consider it.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I would consider it to be in the same realm. So I like this style of music, and I like this band. With that said, I don't disagree with you. I think this song should have been perhaps 3.5 minutes.
I think it wouldn't have
I
been.
think it would have made the song more concise,
Yes.
more to the point, and not allow the song to.
I feel like it's walking away from me, and I'm not walking with it.
Yeah, it feels like it loses a little bit of itself within itself, if that makes sense. Because it's not dynamic enough to really push itself beyond that 3.5 minute mark. I think the 3.5 minute mark would allow the repetition that exists within the song, and it would allow the concisiveness of the song to exist in a perfect setting where you're just getting enough of it, but not too much of it, just enough of it. Enough of it that you can then come back to the song again multiple times and always feel like you're just getting enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't hate the song, but I do feel like the song is slightly longer than what it needed to be. And if you're gonna go around the 5 minute mark with a track like this, you need a bridge at some point in time in the song. And they did throw in some different style of vocals on the track, but I don't think that was enough. I think you needed at least that twice in the song to really change the dynamics of the track.
And I think it only would have worked if the song was shorter too. I don't think
but
throwing it in twice with this 5 minute mark.
No, because the vocal, what they added vocally that really changed the dynamic of the track was really interesting, but it was short lived. Maybe twice would have helped, but I think also musically the song could have really used maybe have that vocal change in the first third of the song, and then maybe a sound change in the second third of the song, where you change a little bit of the rhythm, you change a little bit of the dynamics, you remove the vocals from the equation, create a bridge that's just musically, and I think that would have been able to sustain the longevity of the song in the length that it's presented. Don't hate the track, but I really feel like the song goes a little bit too far lengthwise. But it's a good song, and I really like this style, and I really like this band. I'm interested to see what the rest of the album is going to be like. What I found out with this band, and even a band like Heilung, for example, when I listen to their individual songs, I never feel fully satisfied with the individual track and how it sits. There's always something I can find wrong with one of their songs, but in the context of a record, it sounds completely different because there's it's not just a song in the context of the record. It's one chapter of multiple chapters. So you're going through not an individual song journey, you're going through an album journey. So even a song like this in the context of a record may work really well. So it's going to be interesting when I get the album for review and I check it out to see how this song plays out in the overall vibe of the record. Because these guys, more than individual songwriters, they really construct albums, and albums that put on a full fledged journey for you to really experience it. Mm-hmm. And I really love their albums, and I love the way they play out. And they have, in previous albums, they have songs like this that are a little bit long, repetitive, and when I listen to them in that album format, it doesn't feel the same way. because it blends really well with everything that is happening. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see when the album comes out. But I just gotta say, videography wise, they do their own shit, and they are incredible. Like, this is really well done from a videography standpoint. Like, even that angle when you're drinking the cup and it's like first person shit, like that's really cool, man. In the beginning, holding the hand, all of that first person, because it's transporting you into the ceremony. It's like you're part of it. You're there, and I think that is super cool. Like I really like that shit.
It'd be cool if they did one of the. I don't know how hard it is to do one of these, but it'd be cool if they did one of those YouTube videos from another music video. Where you can do it in VR, like, you know, the VR YouTube videos.
You know how expensive that shit is?
To do it in YouTube? I have no idea. Like,
Beelzebubs did that shit, like, it was a fortune.
I'm saying, like, they did a concert, though. That's different.
It's not a concert. It was, like, 4 songs.
Okay, but I'm saying, like... It
4 songs that was, like, half the length of this one.
True.
Or this one is half of the length of.
I think they would just
say the other way around.
I would just think that they would need the GoPro.
No, dude, it's expensive as hell. You need a lot of stuff. I mean, more so for them because it's a cartoon.
That's what I'm saying. It would probably be a little bit cheaper.
Maybe. But the cartoon is animated by people, in that live format. It's not. Anyways,
I think it'd be easier.
I'm not an expert. I think it's expensive. And they're in Siberia.
It would be cool as fuck. It would definitely be cool as fuck. I would definitely love to do like one of their music videos VR.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not gonna be cool. I just don't know how doable that shit is.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is it for today. Nytt with Totem. Go check them out if this is your thing. Once again, they have a new album coming out on Prophecy Productions. Hit them up on their socials. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.